Yeah. What's happening? It is Free Yourself for Real Fridays, you dig? And to my ladies, to my feminine, majority feminine now. I ain't gonna say, cause some of us masculine got some bullshit with us too. But to my feminine ladies, I gotta get on y'all lad, man, because see, I told y'all unpacking is necessary. And it is. You know why it's necessary, bro? Because, see, when you don't unpack, what you do is start to point the finger at everybody else but you. Right? And then you try to create narratives that is everybody else's fault. You know what I'm saying? When you have not done the work. And listen, man, I don't care what, who, what, why, when, how. It happened, right? It happened for a reason, okay? Now, when it happened for a reason, whether you was in control of it or not, it happened, right? So, with that being said, it happened to you so that you must do the work to heal yourself and move on. Now, I know it's difficult and it's hard to say, but when you start trying to create a paradigm that, hey, when everybody point out your unpacked trauma that you try to put out, when you try to point the fingers at people for pointing that shit out in you, that's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a huge issue. You point out the fact that somebody's trying to help you heal, and they can see that you haven't done the work. So to try to flip the narrative, it only affects you, cause guess what? The trauma gonna still be with you. I don't care how much you try to paint the narrative that it's somebody else's fault. Now, I got one more thing to say before I get off here. Now, I've been hearing the bullshit that, the masculines want to be men and we are the aggressors. That's a goddamn lie. The devil is a lie from the pit of hell. And I want to say that because I can honestly say that in each situation that I've been in with a woman, the work needed to be done on her side more than mine. And she was the aggressor. Now, I saw a video where a male was talking about that shit. He was saying that, it's been a narrative painted that the masculine is the aggressor. We are to blame for, being too aggressive, being too dominant or whatever. But that's bullshit. That's fukkery. Because every situation I was in, it was the feminine woman who was the aggressor. So again, because she wasn't unpacking like she should have been, which is the reason she met me in the first place, to do the unpacking, and wasn't willing to do it, she was the aggressor. Because she hadn't dealt with her issues and her wounds, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the cap, that's why I say, y'all better start capping on this shit, man. I'm telling you. Because the capper gonna catch you. And hell yeah, we gonna point out you still you in some trauma. You still fucked up in some way. Hell yeah. Anybody that see it, to point it out. Fuck you mean? You think you just gonna slide by victim or trying to be the victim of every goddamn thing? Hell no. It's accountability time. And as a grown ass woman, you should take accountability. Now if you ain't done the work, then yeah, you gonna have some fuckery go on in your relationships because you ain't done the work. And clearly, those of us will see that shit. I'm telling y'all better stay away from these folk who ain't done this work, man. Because these people will trigger you, bro. And they'll trigger you just because they haven't done the work. You understand? So don't fuck around with these folk, man. I'm telling you, it's dangerous to fuck with them. And to put out some shit that you just the victim, and you just cause cause you feel like, oh, everybody's a threat. That's masculine. That's bullshit. Especially when the woman gives out masculine and feminine energy. And everybody ain't gonna be the same. We ain't supposed to. That's not how the Creator created us. That's not how that's not the work that she gave us here to do, to be the same. That ain't our work. So anyway, I just want to come on here and say, hey man, start the cap. I'm trying to tell you, for real, bro. Yeah, get it together now. I'm telling you. Cause the cap gonna catch you now. All this goddamn victim blaming, you got to do some work. Shit, it ain't everybody's fault. You got to do the work too. Anyway, y'all be easy. It's For Real Fridays, you dig?